Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this YouTube video, we're going to be talking about NIO and why it sold off again today. Now, if you missed my video before this, I talked about how NIO is putting up a share offering. We'll go more in depth into this video about it in case you did miss that video. Now, if you haven't, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because it really helps my channel grow, and I'll be continuing posting updates with NIO and other EV stocks. So let's get right into the video and talk about why NIO sold off. So the news came yesterday in after hours. That's why I posted that video that we sold off in after hours, right? So they plan to sell 60 million shares, and Morgan Stanley has the right to purchase an additional 9 million shares within 30 days. So initially, this is a bearish reaction, guys, because we're adding more shares, we're diluting the stock, so the value goes down. That's short term. However, long term, this is positive for NIO because they're using that raised capital for things to benefit their company. Now, up here it says that's about $2.8 billion. So that's a lot of money that they're going to be using for the new things such as improving their technology, expanding their market share, just things like that. But initially, guys, even though this is a long-term bullish thing, is still bearish because we are diluting the stock and we're adding more shares. But like I said, if firms like Morgan Stanley has a right to buy 9 million, just think about that. Why else would they be buying NIO if this was bearish? Even though this is bearish initially, this is still bullish overall for NIO. Now, Tesla did the same thing. They did it this week. They raised $5 billion. That's why we saw that drop in Tesla. I think it was Wednesday. So initially, yes guys, this is going to be a bearish reaction. So don't panic. This is just an amazing dip buying opportunity for NIO, right? Of course, so what happened in after hours, we basically gapped down to around $42, and then today we sold off an additional $3.81. So it's been pretty rough for NIO. However, if you're a long-term investor in this, don't even worry about it. And if you just plan on holding NIO for a couple months, I still wouldn't worry about this. We have a positive catalyst coming for NIO in the beginning of January. Now, I made a video about this, and in case you missed it, it's called NIO Day. That's where they're announcing their new sedan, their first ever sedan, and that's happening January 9th. So that's going to be a positive catalyst for NIO, so we can expect some type of run-up. So this is just a minor setback, guys, in the overall picture. Now, NIO could continue to sell off, right? They can continue to sell off tomorrow, next week. Now, I'm a buyer no matter what happens if it ever gets down to $38 again. I'm not saying it will, but if it does, I'm buying up a tremendous amount of shares. Now, this offering is to take place next week. So we may see another sell-off next week. So I just wanted y'all to be prepared for this, that we may see another quick sell-off, but it will immediately be bought up, I think, because like I said, this is bullish news in the long term. It's bearish news right now because we're adding more shares, but they're raising this capital for a good reason, right? They're raising their capital to improve their autonomous driving, their car technology. They're raising it to expand their market, which they plan on doing in the European market by 2022. So long term, guys, there's nothing to worry about. I know a couple of my viewers commented in my last video that they've been bag holding since, the $40 and $50 range. Guys, that's okay. If you can stomach to hold on to this for just a little longer, I have no doubt that NIO will do amazing in the future. So don't panic. Don't let your emotions get to you. If you're simply investing in this, there's no reason to be panicked. Now, if you were trading this, that's a whole different story. If you were trading it, you should have had a stop loss implemented, right? So that's why I'm here to teach y'all to practice good trading practices. But there's a difference between investing and trading, right? So trading, always implement that stop loss. Investing, you shouldn't really care where you get in because you're holding it for a longer time frame. So it all depends on, are you trying to trade NIO for the next day, next week, or the next 3 years, right? Everyone has a different agenda, so that's a question you have to answer for yourself. But if I was trading NIO and I were to get in right now, I'd have a type stop loss. I'd structure my stop loss like this. This is exactly how I'd structure my trade, right? I'd tag out, then look for a better entry, okay? But like I said, we may be bearish next week because that's when the actual sell is happening. So stay on the lookout for that. If you're in it already, you're going to have to ride this one out, okay? Don't panic sell. Don't get too emotional. NIO will recover, okay? NIO is an amazing company. It's not going anywhere. Just be patient. and then we'll see where it goes next week. Now I'll be making follow-up videos probably every other day for y'all, just so this will help you out, talk about where Neo is going, and also I'll be making a video when the offering sell actually happens, and then we'll break down Neo together. But if you're looking to trade Neo, this is how I would structure my trade honestly right now. But this has so much news on it right now, so technical analysis goes out the water when there's a huge news catalyst like this. So I would be wary about trading this. If you're looking to get in it, just keep in mind that it could continue to sell off. That's my only advice for y'all going into this. When after all of this dust settles, then we can start going over plans of how to trade Neo. But anyways, I just wanted to give y'all this update on the offering, how much it was worth, and actually when it's going to be exercised. So it's going to be exercised next week. Stay on the lookout for that, and I'll see you all in the next video.